Today we are taking a look at the Rode Wireless Go Mic 2. Yeah, we took a look at this before, but this is going to be my 1 year later. Don't mind this, it's falling off because I haven't peeled it off yet, but it's been like a year, so a little over a year, in fact. So, yeah, but let's get to it. Okay, here we have it. Okay, fine. You know what? Before we go into furthermore, it's been like a year. So I'll take off both of these. Okay. I don't know why I've kept them on for so long. There, I took them off. Are you happy? Yeah. Now, this gets dirty a bit. Okay, first of all, I should probably start at the beginning. This is one mic, both of these. One is the receiver, one is the transmitter. Basically, you plug this into whatever end that you want to connect the mic to, and then it's wireless. That's what it says on the tin and everything. And then you turn this on, and this is the part you're talking to, or mic up to yourself or the person. So, yeah. Now, I did have the option to get two, which working with one of these and two of these, but I only needed one. I believe if you want to get another one, you can just hook it up to here, but I think only two can be hooked up to one of these at a time. I could be mistaken. Now, what I use these for, basically, is anything I need wireless stuff for. See, what I'll do is I will plug this end into my computer, and I have a whole tutorial about it, but it easily connects to like OBS or whatever. I know not everyone uses it for that reason, but that's how I use it personally. And it works very well, like when I'm making VR content for VR games, I'll mic myself up. Oh, and this part might not make that much sense, guys, but it makes not only do the mic sound good or anything like that, but I feel a bit more professional. I don't know how to explain it. When I mic myself up, I feel a bit more professional about stuff. Yeah, even the idea of miking yourself up sounds professional, right? Now, technically, this comes off. If you rather have this is the wind filter. It came with two of these, but I just keep dropping them. I know where both of them are. One is on here, and the other one is I think 3 feet away from me or something, but yeah, and as you can see, it picks up all kinds of dirt or whatever. So, yeah. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. I guess that's for the year review. They're both working just fine as the day I got them. In fact, from my point of view, better than the day I got them. Because the day I got them, either the instructions were a little unclear. Maybe I didn't read them right. Maybe I didn't implement them right. I eventually figured it out. But yeah, I actually had a bit of troubleshooting issues in the very beginning. But yeah, this mic has actually been real good for me. I enjoy it quite a bit. Like I said, I don't use it all the time, but I do use it on stuff that I'm away from my computer, away from my stationary mic, and I still want to actually record my voice. Now, I will admit I tried VR content with my regular mic all the time because I was like, oh, I'm going to be one of those ones that don't get turned around. Half of the time I was recording, it was either muffled or no one could hear me because I got turned around immediately in VR. Then from that moment, I was like, okay, I gotta get a wireless mic. It seemed intimidating to me at first, if I'm being perfectly honest. New things do seem intimidating to me at first till I learn them. Like Final Cut Pro, when I first learned how to was first learning how to do Final Cut Pro, I was so intimidated. I was like, what is this? They expect me to learn this? I could spend a whole year and I won't even learn this. Same with DaVinci Resolve. I was like, what? It's going to take me even longer, maybe 2 years to learn this. I learned both of them. I just needed to sit down, dedicate time. Speaking of both of them, I do actually have content on how to do stuff with both of those programs I just mentioned, as well as some other video editing programs every now and again. So definitely feel free to check that content out on the channel. On the tech side, I of course have videos like this where I review, year review, month review, tech products such as these and so much more. That includes VR stuff. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. As far as these mics, they do come in handy. Now, I'll be honest, I don't use them every single day. I'm not a lifestyle vlogger or anything like that, so I don't use them every single day. But when I use them, and for that reason, I think they are good to have around. If you're only by yourself and you're not miking up another person or anything, I'd recommend only get one. Like I said, one will come with this and this. Two will come with this and two of these. So, as of right now, anyway. So, yeah, if you're just one person, you might want to just get one, or there might be some cheaper alternatives. Even now, I think Rode had a cheaper alternative. I'm not sure. But, yeah, that's my advice. That's my review. And with that said, that's me catching you guys in the future. Later.